Well, tonight I have the special honor and privilege of introducing you to one such couple who played a prominent role in those early days, Senator Frank and Janet Kelly. They've been there with us literally from day one. In fact, the whole Kelly family has. They are two of the most remarkable people that I've ever known. Our lives since we moved to Baltimore have been intertwined with the Kelly family for many, many years, and we're never going to be the same because of it, in ways that you can't even measure because of their friendship. Our expansion as an organization, nationally and now internationally, would not have been possible without them. Now, Frank, as most of you may know him, we call him BF, is a man of honor, and he's a man of God. He's a former Maryland senator, a business builder, an author, a Believe Big supporter, and most importantly, a friend and a brother in times of trouble. Please join me with a warm welcome for Senator Frank Kelly.
Thank you, Jimmy. First three words in the Bible are in the beginning. So in the beginning, I'm going to go back to the beginning of Believe Big, I believe. Brian, my son Brian and Heidi, and 6 of their couple friends came down to our home in Vero Beach 15 years ago to celebrate Brian's birthday. And of course, Ivelisse and Jimmy were 2 of those folks. I'll never forget when I heard that Ivelisse was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, also going to the kidney. I was also aware that her mother died from the same thing. And I can remember them walking into the house and looking at her. And I expected to see someone in absolute panic mode, down and out, and I saw this beautiful smiling face. Come in. The Kellys aren't good for much, but one of the good things we do is we like to pray. And we pray together frequently. And I've learned to seek God first in everything that I do. So that night, I suggested that we pray with Ivelisse. And there were 4 or 5 couples, and Ivelisse sat on our couch. And I remember putting my hands on her shoulders. And everybody else had hands on her shoulders as well as on me. And we asked God to cure her. And after some time of prayer, I felt this electricity going through my hands. And I said, Ivelisse, God is going to cure you. God has told me he's going to cure you. This is not about me. This is about God works through intermediaries. And God was working through not only myself, but the others who surrounded Ivelisse in prayer. God is going to cure you. I felt it was so confident it was going to happen. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. And from all of this, in my wildest dreams, could I believe you have believed big, and I know Heidi, my daughter-in-law, my beautiful daughter-in-law, and Ivelisse have worked so closely on this over the years. Janet and I have been strong supporters of this movement, and we learned about mistletoe and its positive impact and effect. It's not everything, but it's a major. And you know, I often think we hear big pharma all the time, and these drug companies that make so much money with prescription formulas, and when new discoveries are made to go through FDA for approval and all that, it takes so long. And as a result, you have products like mistletoe, which are not expensive, and you don't need a prescription for, that are doing more good than a lot of drugs that people are paying a fortune for. So God works differently than we do. And all I know is whenever I have a problem, go to God. And he is, it's not me. It's not any Kelly. It's the way he works through all of us. But you've seen it here tonight. Ivelisse, your talk was so inspiring. And I had no idea how God was going to do it. But what I have seen you and Jimmy together do, and it's so great to hear from Ben, my friend Ben Abel, your testimony tonight is so strong. And this lady over here that spoke also, It's very encouraging to me, and I'm sure everybody in this room. So I want to close by saying, we need your money, folks. And I guarantee you, absolutely guarantee you, you can't outgive the Lord. This is one thing I learned in my life. You know, many times I've written a check for something and I don't have anything else left, and 2 months later the money comes back double to me. You can't outgive God. You just can't do it. You can't. So deep into your pockets tonight, deep. We want to get that building going, right? We got to find a place for it, I know that. But we want to expand this program. I also want to just say, I'm old enough to remember Danny Thomas. I don't know how many people in this room were. He was a great comedian. And I can remember when he talked about the St. Jude. I remember before he did it and during it. So hearing that tonight was just so inspiring to me. So Ivelisse and Jimmy are the next Danny Thomas, right? And they're going to take it to another level. So God bless you both. God bless everybody in this room. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. It's a privilege to be here. God bless you all.